Hey, good morning. What I wanted to talk about this morning was estimating, right? Details on estimating. I'm getting a lot of calls, especially from my students that's becoming contractors, just how to properly do an estimate. And I'm really just trying to figure out a way. No, to go. Thank you.
You want me to toss that for you?
Yeah. Getting some breakfast and coffee here. But I'm really just trying to figure out a way to break down how simple estimating is, the concept on how simple it is, right? The process is tedious and detailed and time consuming, right? There's no way to sugarcoat estimating. But learning the concept of it, learning how to break this stuff down. Let's say the good way of breaking it down is similar to what I did in this video here. I think a lot of us as contractors is really screwing it up when it comes to estimating, especially starting out, new contractors. Starting out estimating, we're really confused about the whole thing. I think we're lumping a lot of things into one category, and it should not be that way. And I think the simplest way to put it when you're estimating is break it down to the lowest common denominator, okay? That means that everything that you do needs to be broken down and put a time and price to. So if I'm as simple as if I need to go to the store, right? Okay, so what are the different parts to going to the store? Okay, I need to get dressed. One, I need to. Well, first, hold up. I need to wake up. I need to get dressed. I need to put on my shoes. I need to get the car keys. I need to get in the car. I need to make sure I have my whatever bags. I need to estimate the time it's going to take me to drive to the store. I need to figure out how long it's going to take me to get all the items I need. I need to check out, right? Pay for it. I need to load it in the car. I need to drive back to the house. I need to unload it from the car to the house, and I need to put it away. Done. That's my whole estimate right there. So you got to understand that everything that you do with an estimate, it gets broken down, right? So if we look at, hey, I wake up, okay, how much time is it going to take me to wake up? Okay, maybe 30 minutes to wake up to really gather my thoughts and get things going. Okay, how long is it going to take me to put on my shoes? Well, it's going to take me, 15 minutes to put on my shoes. Okay, great. All right, how long is it going to take me to find my keys? I usually have trouble finding my keys. I don't know where it's at. I don't have a place I usually put it. So that's going to take me 30 minutes because I'm going to get distracted and all this. Okay, boom. Okay, how long is it going to take me to get the bags I need to go shopping? 5 minutes. I know exactly where they're at. Load them up, be gone. How long is it going to take me to drive, right? To drive to it. Oh, the store is about 5 minutes away. It'll take me 15 minutes to get there because the lights, traffic, whatever it is. Okay, that's 15 minutes. How long is it going to take me to get into the store and pick out these items? I give myself about an hour. No, you know what? I get a little distracted with that too. So give myself about an hour and a half. So you see how I'm adding time to each section of what I'm doing. And this is just going to the grocery store, but I'm breaking it down, okay? Let's say if you used to do a project for a house, right? And let's say you had the front yard to do, and I had some stuff to do in the backyard as well. So in the front yard, we had to do some landscaping, right? Well, what's involved in the landscaping? You don't just say, hey, I'll do this job for 3,300, and then you just lump some everything together and hope that it works out. All right, so you break it down, right? So let's say you got the front yard to do, and say you're going to install sod and sprinkler system, and you're just going to, do the whole shebang, right? So first thing we need to do is demo. right? So we break down that demo. How do we break down that demo? Is equipment involved in there? So what is the cost of equipment? Do we need to pay for it to be delivered? How are we getting it delivered? Are we using our trucks? Is there another third-party company we're using? Is the rental company going to deliver the equipment? What's the cost on the equipment? Are we going to go with a 3-day rental? Does the 3-day rental is the same price as the 1-week rental? Is it going to be an 8-hour, 12-hour rental? You figure that out, right? And then you figure out, okay, so the machine is going to be used to demo the existing grass that's there. We're going to remove that, right? So we're going to need to get rid of that grass, right? So we're going to need trucking to haul that grass off, right? So we need trucking to haul it off. We need equipment to remove it, and we need to pay to dispose of that that old grass and dirt and rocks, whatever's there, right? So we need to pay a disposal fee as well, right? Let's say we moved on to that's the demo portion, right? So and then maybe we're going to do some digging there for some trenchings of some irrigation lines and things like that. So we're going to get rid of that dirt as well, right? So you factor that number in there, right? What's next? Let's say time to dig the trenches. The trenches, we're going to get rid of the dirt. You got to put a time for that too as well, right? And then next we want to install the irrigation lines, right? The sprinkler system. So how much is it for the material for the irrigation system? How much is to pick up that material? That's what a lot of us forget to include. How much is it for us to pick that stuff up, especially as a small contractor, right? And then how much is the material, including the sales tax? Because a lot of us forget to include that in there because we're small contractors, we're rounding numbers up. No, how much is that material? We need to actually find out what that price is. Okay, and what makes it difficult is because we're constantly finding out the price for these items when we should be creating a book of these items. We should be accumulating a price list as you're bidding on these jobs to make it easier to pull prices from as you're moving along. That way, bidding doesn't become so troublesome, so tedious all the time with every number that you do. What's next? So irrigation line, we're going to install that. How long does it take to do that, right? How many guys? How much time for each guy? How many sprinkler heads you need? How much line you need to buy? How much glue you need, right? You figure all that. What's the backfill material going to be? You may need to get that hauled in. I don't know. Maybe you going to backfill, to a certain height. Maybe you're going to bring in some type of fertilizer there as well, right? Before you lay the sod. I don't know. I'm not a landscaper. I'm more of a concrete guy, right? Asphalt guy. And then next we're going to, backfill those lines. Then we're going to lay the sod, right? So that breaks down that entire job right there. So you have to remember to break it down. Everything needs to be broken down and broken down and then broken down and then broken down. So there's no more breaking down of it anymore. It completes it, okay? And once you break these things down, that's how you're able to track your costs a little bit better because hey, I had 3 hours for you to, install this sprinkler system here, or I had 2 hours for you to demo this grass here. I had 3 hours in here for the truck rental. I had 12 hours in there for the equipment rental, and so you get a sense of a time, and you can see where you're at. And always remember, for these smaller jobs, you have no room to really correct errors, right? To make up for losses. On the larger jobs, you have a little bit more time. Okay, so remember that larger jobs, you got a little bit more time to make up for errors, but you got to know where those errors are at. If you don't have time, labor, hours to those sections or have it broken down, then you don't know where you're at. You don't even know if you're going to make any money. Matter of fact, you don't even know how much money you're going to make. Don't be that way. Change it. If you don't know how to do it, if you don't have anyone that can show you do it, contact us, take one of our programs, buy one of our self-studying courses. It's time to change this for 2018. It's time to get you on the high road to developing a great company. And let's do it together. That's all I have for you. Thanks.